want to say my name is Ambassador Francis Sigei. I was born here in Jabilat, and I went to school here, in the primary school here, in the vicinity. I was born here. I'm just a local person. After I finished my class 7, I was admitted in a school called Chemamul Secondary School, Arambe Secondary School in Belgut. At that time, there was only Form 1 and 2 in those schools, Arambe schools. So after I completed my Form 2 and I passed well, I was unable to move on because it was only Form 1 and 2. So I went and proceeded to Kipchimjim Secondary School. Kipchimjim Secondary School is a Catholic school which is in Belgut, Kericho. And there I did my O-levels and I passed well, and I was admitted to Kabianga High School, where I also did very well and went to the University of Nairobi, where I did my PA. And thereafter I was appointed as a DO in 1982, as a DO and I was posted to Nyamira. Nyamira was that time was Kisii district. I worked in Nyamira as my first station. I worked there for a while, and I was taken to the PC's office in Kisumu, where I worked under the late Cheragony, Francis Sigei, where I worked there for about 2 years. Thereafter, I was posted to Mogotio. Mogotio then was under the Baringo district. I opened Mogotio division. When I was in Mogotio, I was given a scholarship to go to the UK to go and do my master's. And I went to the University of Birmingham, where I obtained my Master of Social Sciences in 2 years, and I did very well. I was first going for a diploma, but I did very well. I excelled, and I was given an opportunity to do my master's. And you know, in the UK, it's not a joke. So I passed very well, and I came back to Kenya, and I was posted to Molo Division in Nakuru district. Then, thereafter, I worked there for about 1 year, 1.5 years, and I was posted to Nanyuki, Laikipia district then, as a DO1, and I worked there for almost 1 year. This is where I got my appointment as District Commissioner for the first time in 1989, and I was posted to Garissa, where I worked for 4 years. After 4 years, I was transferred to Kirinyaga district then, where I worked for 5 years. That's the longest station I've ever worked in. And thereafter I was posted to Narok. Narok I worked for 1 year only, 1998. And thereafter I was posted to Machakos district then. And after Machakos I was posted to Wasingishu, where I worked. That was under President Moi. In 2000 I went to Wasingishu. I worked there up to 2002. That is when there was a change of government from KANU to the NAT government. And I want to thank the late President Moi for giving me an opportunity to serve in his government. And I think Mr. Kibaki saw some potential in me, and he gave me an opportunity to work in Nairobi as a Provincial Commissioner. And if you remember, that time Nairobi was under a lot of problems, a lot of challenges, and I was given an opportunity to move there and clean up the mess which was in Nairobi. And I did that for 3 years. And anybody who worked in Nairobi and who stayed in Nairobi during my time can recall that at that time there was, if you were calling and on your phone, you could not call because people could snatch from you. Then there was the issue of Mungiki, which was a big challenge. But with the officers I had in Nairobi, I changed the face. And Nairobi changed completely from then on. And I'm grateful that I was able to serve in Nairobi. It gave me a lot of experience and gave me a lot of challenges, and I'm happy. I built my career there. I was briefly posted to the Ministry of Education, Higher Education, where I became a Deputy Secretary. And I worked there briefly for about 1 year. And I plunged into politics, and thereafter I didn't succeed because of the same rigging, and I was posted as an ambassador, as an High Commissioner to Nigeria, where I was serving 7 other countries in West Africa. And that is a brief story of my career. I want to thank God for seeing me through. And all this time I want to thank God because those who know my record, you've never heard that I've had problems, I've done some fraud or anything. I thank God because I think He gave me that opportunity. And I want to thank everybody who has supported, particularly my family, who has been full support. So that's a brief history of my career. Now,